Welcome to Diary of an Ex-Ho. I'm Cheri Hardman. I'm your ex-ho, and today's guest is Jenny Madrigal. So sit back, enjoy the episode, and remember the old saying, always a bridesmaid when you're a hoe.
So I'm Jenny Madrigal, and I'm from Lakewood. And what was the other thing? I am straight, right? And I'm currently in a relationship with my boyfriend.
Okay.
Is there anything else? Oh, and my pronouns are she, her.
Okay, perfect. It's good to have you on. Nice to see you. First thing we always do is a marry, shag, kill. So I'm going to go grab that real quick. So I always try to orient this to the person that's doing it, but I don't know you that well. So I looked on your page and I saw that you do a lot, you put a lot of memes on your page, right?
Oh, yes.
So we're going to do, you got to marry one, you got to shag one, you got to kill one. Hang on, we got to go down to the next one. The meme edition. So these are your three choices. The distracted boyfriend. I put in the most popular memes. So
Okay.
The distracted boyfriend, the interesting man, and Drake. Who you gonna marry? Who you gonna shag? Who you gonna kill?
Okay, so I'm going to shag the distracted boyfriend, marry the interesting man, and kill Drake.
Okay. All right, bye Drake. Sorry. All right. When it comes to sex, would you rather watch or be watched?
Ooh, that's good. Probably watch than be watched. Because the whole time I'd be thinking like, oh, is that looking okay over there? How many chins? How many chins? You know what I mean? What are the boobs like from here? Are they spread? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. When you were a kid, what did your parents or whoever raised you, what do they call private parts?
So I'm Korean and I'm Mexican, but I was raised by my Korean mom. So like for the penis, it was gochu, which means chili pepper.
Okay.
And then your vagina was a jaji. So jaji and gochu.
I like Jaji. That's kind of cute.
Massaging my jaji.
So you were raised by did you say you were raised by your grandma?
No, Korean mom.
Okay, Korean. Yeah, did you have both parents?
So I grew up with a Korean stepdad.
Okay.
A Korean stepdad, right. And a Korean
mom. Did they okay, were your parents, let's just put it that way, good relationship role models?
Well, I never wanted to get married watching their marriage. So for a while, yes and no. You know, like my mom would always give me crazy advice on relationships and stuff. Like crazy advice, you know, like if you're mad at him, don't cook for him, stuff like that, you know. He wasn't ever like, talk it out, nothing.
Right. Oh, all right. Well, so how has that affected you and your relationships?
Well, so I honestly didn't really want to ever get married, you know, for the longest time, just because I saw how volatile relationships can be. You know, you're basically just, I don't know, because they're very Asian couple, you know what I mean? So it was very patriarchal, very much he says goes kind of thing. She came here and she was trying to be American, so it wasn't working out for them so much, right. You know, but she stuck it out. She stuck it out. He passed away and that was how it ended. So
okay.
Yeah. Nobody gets out of marriage alive.
All right, so now I want to ask you about what I call your sexual awakening. So when you first realized sex was a thing, either by someone telling you something or you observing something or just noticing the changes in your body, can you kind of tell me about that?
So my sexual awakening, well, I'm not gonna lie, my dad was a deacon. I grew up in the church, very heavily in the church. That's why I do comedy. And so For me, my sexual awakening was the first time somebody went down on me.
Mm.
And I said, hey, this feels way better than y'all have been putting on here. You know what I mean? Nobody told me about the mouth special, you know. That was my awakening.
Okay. What a way to wake up, right?
I mean, I'm just saying, I was like, holy crap. You know, the worst part though is like realizing so many people are bad at that. You know what I mean? I don't know how many faces you want to hop on before you're like, look, this isn't even a reputable ride. You know?
I know. Well, and then this is what I say. It's like people will often say, like, why are women attracted to bad boys? It's usually because of that, because they're
Yeah,
good.
well, yeah, because they can eat pussy like nobody's business. They need a place to stay tonight.
It can take you a long way, in my book, anyway.
Oh yeah.
Did you have any celebrity crushes?
You know, I really used to love Zach Morris. Remember Zach Morris? So
No.
what is his name? From Saved by the Bell. What's his name? Mark something.
Was that the blonde one?
Yeah, the blonde one. I like
Okay,
Mario
yeah.
Lopez too. You know, I
Uh-huh.
like his musicals.
Well, that's a little bit after my time. I'm older than you.
Oh,
So,
I'm
yeah.
yeah.
All right. Can you think of a mainstream movie that had like a love scene or a sex scene that always stuck with you? You thought was really sexy?
You know, let's think about this. The movie that stuck with me. It was see the here's the sad part. I'm old. I'm from a time where we used to take a pencil and you would put back the little thing, whatever would get pulled out. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they got moved, you know. And so I don't remember. I think it was called 9.5 weeks.
Weeks. Yeah.
9.5 weeks. Where I was like, oh, that's some sexy stuff. You know what I mean?
There was the kitchen scene with the food. There was that.
Yeah. But then there was another movie, and that one was Fatal Attraction.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, ooh, sex in the kitchen's out.
Right.
But yeah, 9.5 weeks. I can't remember who was in that. Some blonde lady.
It was Kim Basinger and Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that was my sex scene that really. But I watched it several years later. I watched that movie again, and I always thought it was like a really sexy kind of. It was actually a really sick dynamic, and I didn't realize that my libido watched it the first few times that I watched it, and then my brain watched it once and went, "Oh wow."
Yeah, you're like, that's kind of fucked up. It's like what is that movie everybody really likes? The gray one, you know? 50 Shades of Grey.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, they love that. Like that pink, you know.
Yeah. Did you ever see Secretary?
No, I haven't. Who's in that one?
James Spader and Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Hmm.
And they have he's the boss and she's the secretary. And it's a very kind of sub-dom kind of thing. It's pretty interesting.
Everybody wants somebody to slap them till it's you, right?
Right. For sure. Do you watch porn?
Yes.
All right. What is your go-to that you're willing to admit to?
My go-to porn I'm willing to admit to? Something under 5 minutes.
Okay.
Short porn, not like short people, but like I don't need much, you know what I mean?
You're not messing around. You're just there for business.
I hate stuff with dialogue. Don't ruin it missing your lines.
Right.
You know?
Do you think porn has in any way has had any effects on you? Either either negative or positive?
I will say this. Yes. I don't know if it's negative though. It's just unrealistic. You know what I mean? You're just like, everybody's parts are so beautiful. They don't look like an Arby's at all. You know, it's just, I think sometimes they're stretching out her legs so far. It looks like she's going to slap. she's got to pretend anal feels good. You know, those are the things that I'm like, this isn't the way. Maybe sometimes I want just the massage one, you know.
Right.
He goes to get rubbed out and she gets a good rub out, you know, like that.
Unrealistic expectations.
Yeah, unrealistic. Yeah.
What's your definition of amazing sex?
Amazing sex to me would be finishing, well, first of all, me having an orgasm. You know, some guys haven't ever recognized it ain't no Wet and Wild down there. You know, if you're not river rafting, you didn't have a good time. I like, I guess it would be called tantric sex. You know, I like a long session.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And also, I want to be able to feel it. Let's just be honest. I want to be able to feel it. Like, if you can't feel it, put your thumb in there. Do something.
Yeah. Get some helpers. All
yeah.
right.
Is there an attachment?
I lost my place. Oh, yeah. Let's go to the wheel of sex and spin the wheel of sex. So hang on. I'm going to go to here, share, go out, and I'm going to spin it once, and you have to answer the question.
Okay.
Would you rather be the spanker or the spanky?
I like to be the spanky.
Okay. Seems kind of weird to spank a grown man. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Well, I mean, I think so too. Get it together already. I feel like at that point we just choke him out. He probably didn't listen anyway. You
know. How's your body image?
Well, I'm Korean, so bad.
Oh.
Yeah. Like I know, like my mom is very vocal on how she feels about my body.
Oh.
You know, so she will let me know if I need to cut back on bread and stuff like that.
I know. I remember one of my friends in high school. I think she was Filipino, but her mom would always let me know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, whether I was how fat I was that day. So that was always nice.
Isn't it? Well, the worst part is like they don't even think they're doing anything wrong. Right. They're just like, you don't like honesty? Oh, okay. You're just like, no, I don't actually. Lie to me. Like, you know, my butt don't look juicy. Don't be lying and saying it look juicy. No, I get it. But also, you don't have to tell me. I can see. I have a mirror, you know? Maybe she don't know. No, I know.
All right. So at any time in your life, has anyone made you or tried to make you feel shame about having female body parts?
Well, I will just say this. Some guys don't eat pussy because they don't like taste or whatever. And then I try to explain to him how when I was growing up, my dad would have me taste things and he'd call it a delicacy. You know? And I feel like some men don't know what a delicacy tastes like.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's just because probably they don't want you to know that they're one of the ones that don't know what they're doing.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You don't pussy, but you eat tuna mac. Okay, I got you. You know, you drink beer. See where all these lies are coming?
What's the best compliment you've ever gotten on your naked body?
Best compliment on my naked body, baby, you're beautiful.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Is there, as far as sex goes, is there anything that you just won't do? I
don't really like anal. I don't believe in it as the birthday spot. You know, I don't, it's not for me. I am also terrible because I will lie to you to get out of it. So I will gas ya by saying stuff like, "Oh, it won't fit in there. You're way too big," And then how many guys are going to be like, "No, no, no, it's anal small," you know? I always say stuff like, "That's a big boys game,"
Yeah.
like that. It really, I'm not into that. That's no, I just, I'm
Okay.
never trying to hold it in,
Yeah.
you know?
Do you have any regrets, sexual regrets?
Yes. I have regrets on not being more vocal when it was bad.
Right.
Like getting up and being like, "Trash," like that. Letting them go into the world and show other people how bad they are too. So maybe
Right.
one of us spoke up,
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't fake it. Like what?
Yeah,
Don't reward bad behavior or bad performance.
Oh, I think next time it's bad, just silent. Just sit there and lay there.
No
You're not
super
making any noise. No noise-worthy stuff to be had here,
Is there anything left on your sexual bucket list?
That's a good question. On my sexual bucket list. Well, it's not very long if it's a vanilla list, I mean,
So would you say you're vanilla?
I'm vanilla with a swirl of extra flavors. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want anything weird. Don't spit on me. I don't. My sister here. My sister was on a date with a guy, and he asked if she could have sex with his friends, and also while he was having sex, or when she was having sex with the friends, had a collar on, a dog collar on, because that would be how she would show how loyal she was to him.
Okay.
And I'm like, what the fuck? No, 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 no. I don't think you understand how sex really works. You're unpleasant, sir. You're unpleasant. But
I know.
if
I
you
always
really
say like,
know
they say you don't want to kink shame, but sometimes it's like, okay.
yeah, that's not kink, sir. It's like when you meet a sheik and he's trying to get you in a threesome with him and his camel. It's just weird.
Yeah.
It's ain't Ian Paul. I just say that,
What is your hoe song? Like the song
My
that
hoe song,
when you hear it, it brings out your hoe spirit.
Dirty by Christina Aguilera.
Okay. I will add that to I'm making a hoe song playlist. So yeah. What's your Instagram?
Comic Jenny Madrigal.
Okay. And I'll write it down so I have to go look it up later. This is going to come out like September. I think it's like, so it'd be the 25th, September 25th. Do you have anything around that time that you want to promote?
I don't know if I'll have another. I just did a show at the arcade, so hopefully we'll have another show around then.
Okay.
It was the first one. We're trying to bring comedy to Puyallup. It's a hard time to be a comic right now. People are broke.
Yeah. Well, it's the end of summer. I think it's going to get better.
Let's hope, right?
Once summer's over. So, all right. I don't think I prepared you for this very well, but now we're done answering questions. And so now it's time for you to tell me a story about sex.
A sex story?
Yeah, it can be embarrassing, funny, just entertaining in some way. And if it takes you a while to think of one, I can cut that part out while you're thinking. So no worries.
Okay. So let me think of a good sex story. I will have a lot of. Okay, so I used to be technicalities a cougar. I'm Asian. I'm ADHD, and that H has a little bit of hypersexuality in there. And so when I was 40, let's see, maybe 41, I was messing around with this 25-year-old cub. Cub. And
Right.
we had sex the first time and it was good, And then we had sex the second time. And when he got done, he was like, and I was like, oh my God, are you dying? Do you need my inhaler? Like, what the heck? Like, do you need help here? And he said, what? No. And then I said, okay, well, here's the deal. My personal trainer said I shouldn't date guys with dad bod. He was like, I said, guys with a dad bod. He said, are you saying that I have a dad bod? I was like, no, I'm implying it. I just, get a little help on the treadmill. I don't know what to say to you, you know what I mean? But also get out.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to explain to the EMT that I killed you during sex because I am a cougar and you are a cub.
I gotta ask, so then how old are you now?
I'm 45.
You look like you're late 20s.
Oh, thank you. That's because it's just like, so I don't know if you can see it. See this? It's from never thinking. I don't need Botox because just never use this.
The empty brain like makes you look good.
And just if you're gonna judge people, judge with your eyes, not your forehead. You know what I mean?
Well, should have told me that about 30 years ago.
Well, we just met today.
It's funny, like people that I haven't that I've been Facebook friends with for a while, but I haven't met them and stuff. Like when I'm scrolling through, I recognize their pets always. Like I see a picture of the pet, I always know when it's your dog. It's just.
Oh my God, my dog. Where is she?
I just saw her. She just came to the back of the couch. But yeah.
Oh yeah, she's corgi and chihuahua. See her?
Uh-huh.
So the
Very
corgi, she likes to nip at you.
Oh.
Yeah, and the chihuahua, she likes to steal from you. So she steals.
What's her name? I know it too.
Winnie.
Winifred.
Yeah, she's Winifred.
She's cute. I got a white chihuahua, but mine's a little more like long legs. She's bigger than that. I don't know what she's mixed with. But anyway, it's been lovely. That was fun. We're done.
Wow.
Thank you for coming on. And I can't wait for this to come out and everybody see how cute you are. And what a good time we had. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
You too. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye.